Invoicing and item reconcile. After your auction has concluded, you must invoice bidders to let them know what they won, how to pay, and how to get their items. To find your auction, click on Auctions, and then click on Completed in the top right-hand corner. Then click on the auction you want to invoice for. Your first step is to review winning bids. Depending on if your auction was online only or if there were bids coming from another source, you should double check items sold to guarantee everything looks correct. You'll notice there's an Invoices tab and an Item Reconcile tab. Click on the Item Reconcile tab to review the selling prices of all the items. You can also click on the Reports tab and Items Current Bid Summary to review the total selling prices of all the items in the auction. You can also export it in Excel format. Let's return to the Invoicing tab so we can review the layout of the invoicing page. Over here, you can preview a bidder's information by clicking on their username. You can change the selling price for an item on an invoice by clicking here. You can view an item on the front page of our site by clicking here. You can edit a bidder's information here, and you can also preview their invoice in HTML or Word document format. Over here on the right-hand side, you can filter invoices by these details, and you can also sort invoices by these options here. Click All to view all invoices for your auction. We have a variety of different exports for your invoices here. Make sure you clicked Select Invoices to select all invoices on the page. Click Select Invoices in HTML format to view your invoices as a web page. Click Select Invoices as a Word document to export a file where you can print out invoices easily from Word. If you use QuickBooks, we have a couple of reports for you here. If you want to view a total of all the invoices, click here. If you've made an adjustment to somebody's invoice, click Regenerate and Merge Invoices tool to reflect that change. If you have a special fee that you need to add to any invoice or all invoices, you can do so here. If you did not set up taxes to automatically apply to your auction ahead of time, you can add them here. Click Save, and you'll notice over here on the right-hand side that taxes have been added to invoices. Click here if you have any changes to make to the buyer's premium after the auction. If you are set up with our automated payment processing, you can charge all invoices by clicking here. I'll explain how to use these features in a separate video. You can edit individual items on an invoice by clicking on the blue dollar amount here. You can change the taxes just for one particular item. To add a fee onto one invoice, you can click here. To delete a fee, click on it again and hit the X. To edit the shipping status of a particular invoice, click on the blue dollar amount here. You'll notice it now has a positive shipping status. Click here to edit any of the taxes on one particular invoice. Click here to add a payment to the invoice. You can change the date, the payment amount, and a transaction number if you have it. Also select the method of payment here. Then click Add New Payment. You'll see that payment reflected in the invoice total, which is now at $0. We can delete a payment by clicking here. You can put in a partial payment amount, which again will reflect in the total on the invoice. These boxes here will summarize the status of the invoice. If you have a non-paying bidder, make sure you click here and let your account manager know that the bidder hasn't paid for their invoice. We can give the bidder a call to see if we can't get them to pay for their invoice for you. Once any adjustments have been completed for your invoices, you can send them out via email. Click All to make sure all invoices are selected on the page, then click Select Invoices. Click Open Emailer for selected invoices. Here's a preview of what the invoices will look like. You can send a copy to yourself. You can blind copy somebody on the email. You can change where the email is coming from, so when the bidder hits reply, it'll go to a specific person, and you can also add to the subject line. Ignore these items, it's just a preview of what the invoices will look like. As you can see here, this represents multiple different invoices. Next, select the alert message. Contact to pay, pay by PayPal if you accept that method, credit card charged if you've already charged their credit card, notification only, or no message at all if you'd like to add a personalized one. You can type on a message here with a detailed description of what you expect as far as collecting payment and shipping procedures go. The bidder will have all of your contact information directly on the invoice. When you're ready, hit Send Emails. They should all say Success, but if they don't, make sure you contact the particular bidder to get a corrected email for them.